So a millwright, in basic definition, is an industrial maintenance, mechanic, installation, repair person. That's like a very broad definition of what we do, but we are very super diverse in so many different things. Basically, to give the lifestyle that we live today, to move from that industrial revolution, we're the ones that install and maintain all that equipment that makes the industrial revolution happen.
Well, here at Quality Tool Company, we're a manufacturer of sheet metal stamping dies or tool and die makers. We have an apprenticeship program where we train students out of high school typically to become die makers.
So a day in the life of a millwright, it could be 7 o'clock in the morning when your job starts. It could be 7 o'clock at night when your job starts. Just depends on the job. It has to get done. So with millwrights, most of the places we work at, they cannot shut down. They can't afford to shut down. So you have to give every bit of you to keep that facility running.
Starting out, there really is no requirement. It just depends on the level of training. Having that high school experience, working in a machine shop in high school, is very, very valuable, so that somebody isn't coming in with no experience. Having that base out of high school, knowing the basics and the fundamentals, having understanding, that gets you a step ahead of everybody else.
To be successful as a millwright, first thing you gotta be able to do is show up to work on time every day. It could be in the morning, it could be in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter, manufacturing never stops. 365 days a year, a millwright has to be ready to go to work every single day. The next thing they have to do is they have to be able to pass a drug test. If you can't pass a drug test, you are not going to work for our contractors. After that, you gotta have a mechanical aptitude mindset. Everything we do is you gotta use thought and thinking things out and thinking what's the next step. So you're always gotta be prepared for what's happening.
It's a great career path to take without having to go to college. Yes, there is, post high school education as far as the apprenticeship, but you're not going into college racking up thousands of dollars of debt.
So in a first year apprentice coming right off the street with no skills, you absolutely don't have to know anything. You come in as a millwright, currently with our wage rates at $19.19 an hour. $19.19 an hour you will get with no experience at all. All you have to do is get that intent to hire letter. After that, every 6 months, as long as you do what you're supposed to, you come to school when you're supposed to, you do your performance evaluations like you're supposed to, you go to work like you're supposed to and do the hours you need to do, every 6 months you're gonna get a raise. Every 6 months you're gonna raise. So by the time you're done, as of right now, if you would be a journeyman right now, you'd be making $32 an hour as a journeyman millwright. The biggest thing that has changed within the millwrights is not the actual application of what we do, it's the equipment we're working on is changing rapidly.
Technology in manufacturing is just going 1,000 miles an hour between CNC equipment, between robotics, automation. If you think the increase in technology that people see on a daily basis is impressive or seems to be happening quickly, it's 10 times faster in manufacturing. And one of the driving forces of that is a lack of skilled trade people. Can't find the help, we gotta automate it. Find a machine or make a machine that'll do it. The economy doesn't start till somebody makes something. To have a salesman doesn't do any good if you don't have something to sell. Service industry doesn't exist without people making something. This is where it all starts. Everything that we all come in contact with is manufactured at one point or another, or is involved with manufacturing. This is where it starts.